Jessica Easthope. The Holy See is helping the most vulnerable victims of the terror in the Holy Land. Right now, a massive effort is underway to get kids in need of medical attention out of the war zone. So far, almost 100 children have safely arrived in Italy, where some are being treated at the Vatican's Bambino Gesù Children's Hospital. Currents News' Katie Vasquez tells us how the children are doing now.
They faced war, and now they're being treated by the Holy See's hospital.
They said they came out of hell, and they came here to Italy. For them, it was like the dream.
Bambino Gesù Hospital was among the first to welcome these children from Gaza. They're part of a program where Egyptian, Palestinian, and Israeli institutions work together to get kids who are injured or in need of medical treatment out of the war zone. Already, 2 groups have gotten out, 24 arriving last week. On Monday, that number more than doubled as 62 kids escaped. The vicar of the custody of the Holy Land, Father Ibrahim Faltas, says the kids are doing well and adjusting to their new lives.
They have changed. They are much better. We saw them smile and they are happy.
Father Faltas hopes to expand the operation to help more children in need get out of Gaza. Already the groups are coordinating the next list of kids coming to Italy. The president of Bambino Gesù says they're ready and waiting to help.
We welcome everyone, regardless of religion, of wealth. We provide health care for all children in a special way, but here, the door is always open for everyone. And we consider that Bambino Gesù carries out a whole international activity that is very important, which then concretely expresses the mission of the Church in this sense.
Katie Vasquez, Currents News.
Pope Francis has been in constant contact with the Christians in Gaza. According to the only Catholic parish there, the Pope calls almost daily. In the Holy Father's latest call on Wednesday, he spoke to the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, Cardinal Pier Battista Pizzaballa, thanking him for his closeness to the people. The Holy Family Parish currently faces a shortage of food, water, and medicine, plus a lack of heat amid harsh winter temperatures. Still, the parish is sheltering hundreds of people displaced by the war. Meantime, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has rejected Hamas's terms for a ceasefire and hostage release agreement. The 3-phase plan would have taken place over the course of 4.5 months. It stipulates the release of all hostages in exchange for hundreds of imprisoned Palestinians. Netanyahu called the demands delusional, saying it would, quote, invite another massacre. Israel officials now say at least a fifth of those hostages are dead. The government confirming 31 of the remaining 136 captives have died since the October 7th attack. Israeli intelligence officers are also assessing intel that at least 20 other hostages may have been killed. Developing now, the NYPD is searching for 4 individuals they say committed a hate crime at a church in Marine Park. According to clergy at St Columba, the group attempted to break in early one Saturday morning more than a week ago. Police say they broke a stained glass window before stabbing and trying to take down the 10-foot metal cross outside. St Columba's deacon, Tom Gleason, helped clean up the damage and tape the window. He spoke to Currents News about the case.
It's in its infancy. The NYPD is doing an excellent job, and we just hope that these perpetrators are caught, because an attack on any religious institution is an attack on everybody, every faith. You attack the Catholic Church, what's to stop you from attacking other religious institutions? You have no faith, you have no regard for the faith. I believe in my heart, because of the lack of faith in society today, as you see what's going on in the public, these young people don't really have a clue, and they don't have a grasp on faith.
Deacon Tom says the perpetrators are misguided and he forgives them. The church is in contact with a stained glass company to fix the window. However, the marks on the crucifix cannot be repaired. The NYPD Hate Crimes Task Force is investigating. Anyone who can help identify the individuals is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. Despite the incident at St. Columba, crime is down in New York City. According to the NYPD, crime dropped 2.9% in comparison to January of last year. Breaking it down even further, murder dropped by 25%, burglary by 19%, and serious assaults by 1.5%. Finally, tonight, a Catholic dad is spreading the faith across North Carolina. Carrying only a flag and a prayer, Jimmy Coleman ran more than 50 miles, stopping at 5 churches in the Charlotte area to participate in Eucharistic adoration. He calls it his Adoration Ultra. Jimmy's sprinting toward a deeper love and understanding of the Christ's true presence in the Eucharist, and he wants you on the journey with him. Jimmy joins us now to tell us more. Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you. It's been a little over a week since you completed the 50 miles and 2.5 hours of adoration. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
It was beautiful. It's hard to know where to begin. We had a lot of support along the way. My wife was there most of the way with being pregnant and having 2 boys that she was holding with her the whole time. So grateful for that, grateful for the people that filmed it, grateful for the people, all the churches that hosted me there. It was a beautiful experience. All the honks that we got no less than 100 people honking. I was really surprised by that. Half a mile in, already 2 people honking at me and stuff. So it was an amazing time and also great for me personally in my faith.
Excellent. And Jimmy, you're no stranger to this kind of distance. You ran 3 ultramarathons in 30 days, and this time you were carrying an attention-grabbing flag. On one side, it said, "Drink my blood," and on the other side, "Eat my flesh." Why was it important to carry this Eucharistic message, and what kind of reactions did you get from the people watching you?
Yeah, so when we were going into this, we were planning on filming it the entire time. It was actually a part of a series of 5 ultras in 5 months that was badly coordinated, so it also turned into 3 ultras in the last 30 days. And I wanted the last one to be a profession of my faith. And so I was looking at the map that we eventually put together, and I saw I was going to be zigzagging all over Charlotte. And I thought it'd just be a missed opportunity if the people I was running past and all the cars, they didn't know why that guy running past them was running, or if he's just going out for a jog. So I wanted there to be a flag. Eventually I landed on there being a flag that was somewhat provocative, but also had a call to action. And so what was just perfect was what Jesus made very clear to us, which is eat my flesh, drink my blood, John 6:51-56, as the call to action for people. So that's what we landed on.
Excellent. And Jimmy, you were exploring Protestant churches for a while in your life, but it was the Eucharist that you say is what brought you back to Catholicism. Tell us a little bit about why.
Yeah, I explored a little bit of everything for a little while there. When I showed up to Charlotte, we're in the Bible Belt here, and down the road there's so many fun places by our Christian brothers are throwing parties together, right? So it just felt kind of cool at the time, and I was in my low 20s, and so yeah, definitely had a period of time where I was just going wherever felt good without looking into the theology of what they were preaching. And around the time that I became a dad, I wanted to be very intentional about whatever I was passing down to my children, and so I got really deep into understanding theism versus atheism. From there, how has God shown himself? The resurrection is the next best place to go, and then from there, obviously, is Christianity, but what flavor of Christianity? Who has done the best job of preserving what Jesus taught us? And the Eucharist is what made it very clear to me that Catholicism has done the best job of preserving the Christian traditions from the early Christians.
Excellent. Jimmy Coleman, we look forward to keeping up with you in the future. Thank you so much for joining with us.
Thank you.
Do you know someone who's spreading their faith like Jimmy Coleman? Email us their story at newstips@desalesmedia.org. You can also call our 24-hour number, 718-517-3122. That is this Currents News Update. I'm Jessica Easthope. Thank you for joining us because we are putting your faith in the news. Hope to see you again next time.